Okay, so today we are doing a lesson on Dr. Martin Luther King, and you are going to be using information from a biography about his civil rights and how he was a leader in equality to help you complete a chart and a picture graph that will help organize the information and relate how you use equality in your life. Okay, so from this biography, let's look at the information on here, and we're going to transfer it onto our pictograph. Okay, so the first one we have is King was the third generation of men in his family to graduate with honor from Morehouse College. So let's look at our pictures here, and which one do we think shows him graduating from college or learning at school? Al Capone?
The one that he has the book in his hand and pointing to his chin.
Very good. So this shows a student learning. So we're going to go ahead and just simplify that. We'll write went to college. Okay, so go ahead and write down went to college for box 1. This helps us pull out the important events in Martin Luther King's life and organize it. Okay, then let's take a look here. We have he met and married Coretta Scott in Boston. Which one shows him getting married? Desmaya?
In the picture where he has his bride and the man holding the book.
Very good. So this is where he got married. So we'll just write got married to label this one. And the pictures actually have very tiny numbers. That's picture 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to help you out. Okay, then he became the pastor of a Baptist church in Montgomery, Alabama in 1954. So which picture shows him becoming a pastor at a church? Alondra?
That one where someone has
At the top? Good. So this shows he is preaching to his church audience. So let's go ahead and put on here became a pastor. Okay, let's look at our next piece of information. We have Rosa Parks was arrested in 1955 for refusing to give up her bus seat, and then King was asked to be the leader of a non-violent bus boycott. I like all the hands I see. Hugo?
number 5.
Good. Number 5. Rosa Parks was arrested. We could just put Rosa Parks arrested. Okay, let's look at our next piece of information. We have King used the peaceful methods of another important human rights activist, which is Gandhi, and he used it to promote equal rights for people of all races. So which one is where he is using the influence from Gandhi? That we called on Cynthia?
Number 3.
Number 3, good. And it even gives you a hint here where it shows he's thinking Gandhi, non-violent. Okay. So a good way to label that would be influenced by Gandhi. Okay, and then our last piece of information will be easy to connect to our last square. It says his life was cut short by an assassin's bullet. He died on April 4th, 1968 in Memphis, Tennessee. So we all should be able to identify that one. Justin?
6.
Good. Number 6. So it shows people, that's the coffin, and people are walking with it. Okay, so we could just say MLK died. Okay, those are the events in his life. And then our helper, Bobby, when you are finished, you can hand out our worksheets for our next activity that you'll be doing with a partner. Oh, I'm used to you sitting over there. Do you want to go ahead and hand these out? Okay. And let's see, could you give me a copy too, please? Thank you. Yes, you can put that away. And make sure you have a partner next to you, which is a shoulder partner that you will be working with. And while you're getting your papers, I will go ahead and explain your information, your directions for this. Jade? Okay, you can join another group of 2 so that you have 3 people then. 2 or 3 people? Yes. The time? Okay. Alright, so your directions for this is you are going to be reading this information about Martin Luther King. And then you are going to work with your partner to fill out this chart, the date of birth. So that's when Martin Luther King was born, and then your date of birth. You fill out the part about you by yourself, and then you will share it with your neighbor. Place of birth, so where Martin King was born, where you were born, and if you're not sure, don't know about yourself, you can put a question mark. Back table, make sure you are listening to directions, please. Brothers and sisters. Okay, write down who his brothers and sisters were, or how many, and then for yourself. Activities enjoyed.
How many brothers he has?
Then put a 0 for yourself if you don't have any. Okay?
I don't know how many brothers he has.
You find that out. The information is provided to you up here. Okay, so use that to fill out the information about Martin Luther King. Father's occupation and mother's occupation. So occupation is their job, what they do. And at the very bottom, peaceful ways to support civil rights. So just try to list what things Martin Luther King did to support civil rights or equality, and what things you could do or that you currently do to support equality. And then when you're all done, you're going to share the information about yourself with your neighbor. Okay? And I will be walking around to help you or see if you need, if you have any questions. So go ahead and get started, and we can turn on the light so you can see better.